Somewhere right now, a perfectly healthy human being is sitting alone in a box, staring at a glowing rectangle, eating food they didn't hunt, didn't grow, didn't fight for, and feeling empty. Your ancestors wouldn't just be confused by you, they'd think you were cursed. For 95% of human history, your brain was built inside a very specific world, a world where you woke up with a tribe, where every decision you made had a consequence you could feel the same day, where silence meant danger, where stillness meant death, where boredom was biologically impossible because survival never stopped. That world ended roughly 10,000 years ago. But your brain? It never got the update. Let's start with the thing your ancestors would find most disturbing about you. You have too much food? I don't mean you're overeating, I mean you have a refrigerator, a box in your kitchen that holds more calories than a hunter gatherer would see in 3 months, and you can open it at 2 a.m. in your underwear and eat without any consequence. To your ancestor, this would be incomprehensible. Food was the entire mission. It was the reason you moved, cooperated, risked your life. But here's the glitch. Your brain still runs the ancient hunger code. Eat when food is available. Store as much as possible. You don't know when the next meal is coming, except the next meal is coming in 4 hours. From your fridge, the code never stops running. The fridge just broke it. Here's something your ancestors never did voluntarily. Sleep alone. For 200,000 years, sleeping away from your tribe wasn't a lifestyle choice. It was a death sentence. Predators, cold, enemy groups. You stayed close to your people or you didn't wake up. So your nervous system developed a very simple rule. Alone at night equals danger. Millions of people today pay thousands of dollars a month for the privilege of being alone in their apartment. They call it independence. Their nervous system calls it exile. This is why so many people can't sleep without the TV on, not because they're childish, because their ancient brain is screaming, "Where is everyone? Why are you alone? What happened to the tribe?" Your ancestor woke up every morning with a simple, brutal question. Will I survive today? That question gave them something most people in 2025 are desperately searching for: purpose. Not the motivational poster kind, the raw biological kind, where your actions have immediate, visible consequences. You hunt, you eat, you build, you have shelter, you protect, your family lives. Now think about your day. You wake up, you sit, you type things into a machine. Someone somewhere maybe does something with what you typed. You get a number deposited into an account you never touch. Your brain was never designed for consequences this abstract, this delayed, this invisible. And when you go home at the end of the day feeling weirdly hollow, even though nothing bad happened, that's not weakness. That's your ancient brain asking a question it can't stop asking. What did we actually do today? There's one more thing that would break your ancestors' mind. The fact that you can experience thousands of social interactions a day without ever once being in the same room as another human being. Your brain has a social processing system. It was designed to track maybe 150 people max. Your tribe, your rivals, your allies. It reads faces, tones, body language, status. Now pour 3 billion people through that system. Highlight reels, outrage, strangers' opinions, thousands of micro status signals every single hour. Your ancestor processed social information maybe 50 times a day. You process it 50 times before breakfast. The system isn't broken. It's just running at 1,000 times the speed it was built for, and it's burning out. Here's the thing nobody tells you. You are not mentally weak. You are not lazy, distracted, broken, or behind. You are a 200,000-year-old machine running in a world that's 50 years new. The anxiety, your threat detection system working correctly, just misfiring? The emptiness, your meaning engine looking for consequences it can feel. The loneliness, your tribe alarm going off in an empty apartment. The addiction to your phone, your social radar overwhelmed and short circuiting. None of this is your fault. But here's the uncomfortable truth: knowing that doesn't automatically fix it, because the world isn't going back and your brain isn't getting an upgrade. So the only move you have is to learn exactly how the machine works and start operating it deliberately. Your ancestors would think you're insane, not because you're broken, but because you're running ancient software in a world that broke every assumption it was built on. The question isn't whether your brain is glitched. It is. The question is, now that you know, what are you going to do about it?